is a News Channel 2 special presentation. Welcome to live coverage of Utica's 2019 St. Patrick's Day Parade, brought to you by the Great American Irish Festival. Today's special broadcast of the 2019 St. Patrick's Day Parade is brought to you by R.A. Dudrak, the Window King, Grace Furniture, PJ Green, and News Channel 2. Now, live from Genesee Street, here's Steve McMurray and Jolene Ferris.
And top of the morning to you, Mohawk Valley. Steve McMurray along with Jolene Ferris down here on Genesee Street for the coverage of the 2019 St. Patrick's Day Parade here in downtown Utica. We're right in front of the Stanley Theater and Swifties. We want to thank those folks for allowing us to come inside this morning because it is pretty chilly when that wind picks up this morning. Very blustery, I think is what we're going to call it this morning.
That's a good word. Basically, we have all we could do to keep all our scripts and our rundown from flying away, literally.
And they may fly, so there's going to be a lot of ad-libbing going on today. But still a fun atmosphere, and there's a lot of folks around here.
I can't get over it. The barriers are up. People were out here even before 9:30. The Mad Mile runners just passed through, headed north on Genesee Street. Can't believe how many runners there were, like 200 probably.
Yeah, if not more than that. You know, there's more than 100 units marching today, including pipe bands, Irish dancing. You're going to see it all. It all gets underway up on Oneida Square, and that is where we find our own Jason Paulis. Jason, good morning once again.
Good morning once again, Steve and Jolene. We are very excited because we are about to step off on the 2019 St. Patrick's Day Parade about 10:02. So about a minute from now, they will hit that cannon and everything will get underway. I'm joined by Reed Kisselbeck now. We're hanging out here. It's a little chilly, but not too bad. And I'm surprised. I see a lot of people out. I didn't think we'd see this many.
I'm surprised too. I didn't think we'd see as many people lining the street. It's good to see this many people, don't get me wrong. Definitely the temperatures are in the low 30s right now, but with our winds, it's feeling more like the low 20s. A couple spots, maybe we have a stronger gust in the teens. So very surprising to see so many people.
And that was the cannon, folks. Here we go for the 2019 St. Patrick's Day Parade. We are officially underway. And that was John Sullivan's son pulling the string for the cannon to start off this year. John Sullivan, of course, the Grand Marshal, construction manager of the Irish Cultural Center. He is the firstborn of his first generation here in the United States. His parents, both from Ireland. So he is a very proud man at this point as we get ready to go. Walking right out of your shot right now, and as we pan over to get ready for the start here, that is the Lone Piper, Dan Murphy. You never miss him. You cannot miss him. He is an unbelievable piper. We're so excited that they are ready to start. Walking right into your picture right now, John Sullivan. He is the Grand Marshal and his son right along there as we now step off for the 2019 St. Patrick's Day Parade here in Utica, right here on News Channel 2. Here we go. And Reed, I'll tell you what, great crowds for today, considering it's so chilly. And we talked earlier, the Utica police car, so cool.
It is so cool, and I'm even admiring the fuzzy dice that they have hanging around the back mirror right there. It's such a cool car, and like it's always cool to see a car from that age in general.
And all hail St. Patrick, too. Right on through, here comes the 2019 Grand Marshal, waving to everyone here. We good to see him. Gotta love it, absolutely gotta love it. And after that, of course, is St. Patrick. And the Utica Police Department, I'll tell you what, they have done a wonderful job. We talked with Oneida County Sheriff Rob Mashel, and he was very, very complimentary towards the way that his organization, along with Utica Police, have set up security for this. That was Gary's story yesterday. Yeah. Set up everything for this great, great day. And you know what? People think, oh, it's cold, I'm staying home. Well, if you're staying home and you're watching at home, that's just fine too, because this is going to be an outstanding day for those that, you know, put so much time and effort into getting ready for this parade.
And we do want to say a special thank you to those guys too, that they put in all that time for us, the Oneida County Sheriff's Department as well as Utica City Police Department. Great job with security. Really good blocking off the roadways too for us here, so we have a nice clear path. And this itself is just it's just a very cool atmosphere to just stand by and watch as this parade starts too.
Absolutely. You know, the Ancient Order of the Hibernians are going to be joining us today. A lot of dancers going to be coming through. Past Grand Marshals as well will be coming through. So that'll be a lot of fun. We're going to get so many fire departments too, and high school bands will march and play music as well.
That's pretty sweet. I always remember back in where I was in Albany, St. Patrick's Day, a big part of it was all the high school bands coming on through and playing. And that was always a cool part for them to showcase each school, their each unique bands and skills and what they've been working on throughout the year.
And you went to Cohoes High School, right?
Yes, I did.
So you got to play in the marching band.
I did not do the marching band, but a couple of my friends did it, yeah. I always went to watch and support. I always did the trumpet. I was not a fan of the marching part for me, but...
Past Grand Marshals coming through right now. There's Joe Kelly. Joe Kelly is a past Grand Marshal. Good to see him. He's waving. And we see so many great names that have, along with the Ancient Order of the Hibernians are coming through. And of those Grand Marshals that have gone through, I did see several that are joining us this year. Pat Costello is a former Grand Marshal. Our own Steve McMurray, a former Grand Marshal. He's obviously hanging out with us. Then we appreciate him stepping in and sitting down at the anchor desk one more time, along with Jolene Ferris, and we'll go back to them just shortly. But all hail St. Patrick coming through now.
This is a cool float to see right now, I gotta say. St. Patrick himself looking very happy, looking very warm too. It's gotta be all the robes that he's got on right now, but I mean, St. Patrick's Day itself, always a great Irish tradition and a lot of cool decorations on that float itself, and he's giving us a nice wave too.
God bless everybody right now. England, get out of Ireland. Ancient Order of the Hibernians coming through. And wait till you hear these pipes coming down Genesee Street. Once they get warmed up and start playing, it's going to be something special. Absolutely something special. Other past Grand Marshals. Vaughn Lang, we saw him a little bit earlier. Of course, they're putting together the Irish Cultural Center. It's near completion. I've seen the video. I've not been inside yet. You've seen the video too, Reed.
Yeah.
It's an unbelievable structure that they put together.
It's definitely looking impressive. I'm very excited to see that open so we can actually go check it out one day. And this is pretty cool. Pretty cool to see.
Absolutely. Hard to hear right now, but it's a great scene. More of the Hibernians coming through. And then you'll see stepping out our great Utica Fire Department.
Hey, always good to see the fire department out and about for these kinds of parades. Liking the setup here with the flags and the axes too. The fire department always doing a great job here too. They're very busy the past few weeks, so nice to see them out doing something fun.
Yeah, I'm sure they're much happier marching in this parade than they are with having to go fight fires. But it's good to see them all. Great to see them all. We're going to send things down now to Steve and Jolene as we continue to watch our parade route go through. Guys?